Hi, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And I appreciate you coming in. I always believe it takes a certain amount of courage to step through that door, whether it's a real office door, metaphorically, to say, I want to talk about something that's bothering me, to seek mental health help. So I appreciate that courage. Thank you for coming in. I also would like you to know that no matter what you say or think or feel, I'm not going to reject you. I'm not going to kick you out of the office for any of those things, not even metaphorically. I think it's important to be aware that I'm really going to do my best to listen and understand so we can work through whatever issues you bring in to talk about today. So, as we go along, if you have any questions, feel free to just ask. All right? Thank you. My name is Dane Jorento. I'm a mental health therapist. I've worked for 20 plus years working with individuals. I have a master's of social work and I'm a licensed independent clinical social worker. I developed and use a new approach to mental health. I call it BCA Holistic Mental Health Therapy. B stands for behavior. You know what that is. C stands for cognition, which is another word for thinking. And A stands for affect, which is another word for feelings. So BCA Holistic. The reason I do this is based on how our brain works. I have here my trusty brain model. So, do you know much about the brain? Well, hopefully we'll know a little bit more and hopefully we'll be able to see that. This part here, the big part, is called the cortex, and that's the thinking part. Right here, small little almond shaped, is the emotional center, and that's called the amygdala. And even though they're close to each other, just like your eyes and nose, they do very different functions. So, let me ask a couple questions. Do you know at what age your thinking brain is fully developed? If you don't know, I'll tell you now. 25 years old, pretty much, give or take. Do you know at what age the amygdala is fully developed? All right, here's a hint. At what age do people start showing emotions? Exactly. We're born with a fully developed amygdala. So we learn over 25 years, but we're born fully emotional. So here's the trick question. What do emotions tell us to do? It's a trick question. So we'll pick an emotion, say fear. If you're afraid for your life, what does that fear tell you to do? It gives you energy, gets your heart racing, it gives you adrenaline, it gives you all this power, so you have this fear power. Your emotion creates a lot of power for your body. So what does that fear tell you to do? So when I say run, that's a thought. Fight, that's a thought, or an action. It's a trick question, remember? Fear does not tell us to do anything. It just gives us power. Power that we're born with, because our emotionals fully developed at birth. So, emotions just give us power without telling us what to do. And that is sort of one of the core differences when I use a BCA holistic approach. I look at the whole person. What are their thoughts? What are their actions? What are their feelings and emotions? And so the challenge is how to challenge the thinking, how to sometimes coach and adjust the behaviors, but to accept all feelings, no matter what they are, because we're hardwired to feel from birth. And in this channel, as we go forward, I'm going to explain more about how this approach is different and how I've been using it in mental health therapy for over 10 years. All right? hopefully you'll join me on this journey. It's not my usual thing. I usually work with clients directly one-on-one. So this is a little strange and challenging for me. But I would like to be able to help people understand that emotions just give us power without giving us direction or guidance or insight. Looking forward to talking to you soon. Thank you very much.